What is going on, internet? Thanks for clicking on the video. I'm doing more Overwatch Championship Series react casting. We got Citrus Nightmare on the Team 1 side and TSM on Team 2. I totally didn't just record this map, casting it or whatever without having my mic unmuted on slobs or anything. Let's not talk about it. But anyways, let's get into it. This is fun so far. I still don't know exactly how it ends, but this first round, very interesting. And okay, yeah, no, anyways, do I need to do any more exposition? What exposition did I do to start off that last one? I was talking about how there's some Overwatch League talent on TSM. TSM is that brand name in esports. You expect them to be heavy hitters in any title. And they've got an NA squad in Overwatch, so I'll just leave it at that. Anyways, so other than that, we've got the, check out the back lines. We've got Baptiste versus an Ana doing the bulk of the healing. And they both got Briggs backing them up, trying to deter these dives from these tracers in their tanks, either at the ball or the diva. The diva's got a little bit more frontline brawly sustainability with the DM and extra health, and then you see Strider's got all the mobility in the world, can dive in, converge with tap on these dives, and make it just very lethal, make it really hard for the back line of TSM. Here it is again, gets put to sleep, and you see it's still okay, has the mega health pack to fall back on, and he's out of there, dude. And as he was doing all that, got the back line of TSM distracted, forcing peels. The point went over for Citrus Nation. Coming back to address the dive from Icy on his team. Nice mobility. I didn't even know you could do that. Yeah, Strider's doing it all. A little low. Gonna have to give his team an opportunity to top him back up. And you see he was a little low, was unable to contest the point. TSM got the flip. Oh no, I remember this from the last fight. Bad News Bears, they lost the fight after the point got flipped and then got staggered afterwards. So it was just a lot of percent getting racked up for TSM, as you can see. But Citrus Nation looking pretty good, working their way up to their important ultimates. Almost got the rally, the bob. Tap is on the tracer, trying to pester, trying to help Strider make some space. And that was the ashes right there on burning. Oh no, went for a little bit of a back smack. Lift wide right. Tap's having a rough time. Chronic's got the bob. Oh, there's a lot going on here. The Diva's pushing in Nanoed. Jacobs gets taken down, takes down Rocket in the back line, but Chronic gets taken down before he can use Bob. TSM continuing to rack up the percent. Got ultimates on the board. Tank ultimates are on the board. There goes the window from neutral to amplification matrix. Tap trying to wrap around, continuing to put pressure on the back line of TSM. The Diva Bomb goes out. Actually, the Diva Bomb was to remech. Icy got taken down on the point. Had the Diva Bomb for extra sustainability. Here comes a dive from Icy. Almost takes out neutral. Unable to do so. And wants to test his backlight. You got Tap and Strider back here just like wreaking havoc. Unable to DM and protect Lep. Lost his Ash, lost his Brig. Unable to protect his Ana. Might lose himself. Holy shit, Icy? Oh no. A little too close to point. His teammates are there. Chopper pulled out the Widow, let him know, hey, get away from my spawn door. Stay away from my tank. Went back over to the Ash. Okay. So what do we got here? 50% on the board for Citrus Nation. TSM only needs a fight or two. Fight to have. Wow. Did you see the assassination? Chopper didn't even have a chance to react, dude. They were in there and out of there. They slammed on him. Tap was there to follow up on the slam from Strider. And that's a dive, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to be a lot more time for Citrus Nation. It's going to take TSM a minute to regroup. Going to be a nano boost. Let's see who the target is going to be. Rocket's got a pulse bomb as well. Over here. Playing a little footsies with Strider. They're both just building up ult off of each other. Let's go back over to the... There it is. Beautiful timing. The nano goes out from onto Icy. But as Icy is doing his activities out there, unable to attest to the backline that dives from Tap and Strider. They take out his healer. Lep getting harassed as well. Burns the rally, but that was a last ditch effort. TSM gets the flip, but it is last fight territory for him. Strider takes down Lep. Neutral gets taken down as well. The bodies are dropping. Tap's over here trying to put in work. Citrus Nation. Rocket's real low. Oh, he cut him off at the pass. Unable to beat him to the mini. Oh, and there's Lep on the Lucio for the peel. Burns the recall. Coming back to the point. Getting back to his back line. Okay, and we still scrapping. Strider has mines. There it is. Diving in. Wants the Lucio. Pinging it to his team. Unable to assassinate. Comes back to contest point. Icy's there. Oh, he has to come out. Run out to get the Mega. Chronic. Throws out the Bob. Nice. Strider was able to follow up over that headshot and go chase down Rinko and take him out. And it looks like Citrus Nation's getting the point. Lep is too late to contest. He's burning. He's just gonna burn to death. Damn, that is a sad death. Not like this. Yep, and there goes Rocket. Chronic takes him out. Chronic cleans him up. Okay, and I remember in my the last time I just did that round before, but my mic wasn't on. Let's not talk about it. I mentioned that dive that Strider did trying to take out Lep there on the Lucio when he was pinging him after the mind engage. There was no follow-up for it because Icy was on the point harassing the back line, and Chopper and Rocket were there trying to Chronic and Tap were back there trying to protect the back line of Jacob and Neutral. So there was no follow-up for the dive, even with the mines. When they were unable to take out the Lucio, but you saw the space they got, etc., etc. They were able to close out the round. All right, here we are, Mecha Base. Tap. Gonna teleport the homies out. Switch back over to the Tracer, I assume. Alright, and now this was the tail of this round. You can see already the comps are very different. You see Icy on the for TSM. Got a May and a Cassidy, along with the Baptiste and the Lucio there to peel. And they're going up against the dive with the Ash, the Tracer, and the ball. Okay, so you see a lot of survivability, very chonky on TSM. That May, a lot of health. Got the Ice Block, Cassidy, a lot of health as well, and a flashbang. You don't want to get too close. Okay, Tap on the point, forcing TSM out of their positioning. Forcing the engagement on the point. Icy's there looking for targets. And Tap is just wrapping around. And as I always say, the Tracer duel is usually like the second tank battle, but without the Tracer, you see how much space the Tracer has to operate, just running around, doing what she wants. Forcing the immortality field out of Rinko in the backline. TSM got the point, and they went back to, I'd say retreat. They regroup back on the high ground once they flip the point over. There's the dive from Strider. Here's Tap taking advantage of all the space, the chaos, the disorder. The Diva gets demeched and taken out on the point, and that means TSM is more than likely not long for this point. Chopper's able to take down Neutral. That's a good one, but I think that's all the bodies that are going to drop for Citrus. Yep, Lep gets taken down. And down goes Chopper as well. Okay, so let's check it out. Rinko has the immortality field. And then Chopper is going to have the Deadeye. And Rocket's going to have a Blizzard in short order. But Tap already has the Pulse Bomb. Chronic already has the Bob. Strider already has the Mines. Let's see where TSM is going to engage from. Let's see how Rinko uses this immortality field. Okay, I death figured him. I forgot about that one, dude. That's rough. Tough scene. Lost the bulk of their healing already, but I think they're engaged to this fight. They sure are. Lep just committed the sound barrier, and there goes the Blizzard. There was the green flag, the green light. Bob came out as well. The early sound barrier from Lep allowed Citrus to get value from these ultimates. Blizzard, the Bob. Strider got another D-Mech on the Diva. And TSM, yeah, it's rough. There's a Mind Engage Slam. Rinko with the Amplification Matrix to try to back up his homies. Try to get a little bit of space. But look at all the time that Citrus Nations have. Like, they just use all these ultimates not on the point. Not flipping the point over. Just to survive. They traded Amplification Matrix for Amplification Matrix. They traded the Matrices. Oh my lord. The baby Diva gets taken out before she has a chance to get the mech back. Rocket gets taken down by Neutral. Yeah, the rest of TSM. Lep is trying to escape with his life. Tap. Oh no, Renko is getting bullied. He's getting staggered. There's an amplification, the immortality field. Nothing, too little, too late. Lep committed his life to try to save it. It lost it. It's trying to save his. It lost his words. Oh no. This is tough, dude. This is a rough scene for TSM. They gotta touch the point. Tap is lurking with a pulse bomb, looking for targets. Rocket switched over to the Tracer, got the point, got the touch. There's a high new from Chopper, looking over the point. Everybody's inside. Able to get the flip. TSM using the Deadeye still has access to the Diva bomb. Extra sustainability for the Diva. The dive from Strider onto Chopper. A little bit of danger, but not enough follow-up. Oh no, they lost the Diva. As soon as she activated the bomb, they lost the baby. The pulse bomb lives, but there's so much pressure on Chopper right now. Citrus just putting it on him. Strider on the back. Tap from the other side. There's a brig in front of me. Dude, I'm getting... Chopper holding strong. Getting healed up. Getting kept alive by Renko. And they're able to hold strong. Rocket's able to take down Chronic. I think they're able to take... They might be able to take this fight. There's a flashbang out. Jacob goes down. They took down Neutral as well. Holy crap. I'm actually super impressed, dude. I thought TSM was done for. They had to come touch point. It was overtime. But now look at it. Approaching last fight territory. Maybe 2 more fights. 2 good fights. Let's see what Citrus Nation's going to be able to do. They've got ultimates to work with. They've got the amplification matrix and the mines. So the mines are going to be able to control the point. And then the amplification matrix to back it up. Or to potentially thwart a dive. Yeah, potentially thwart this dive. There's the Kitsune and the sound barrier. There's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of pressure. But they use the positional advantage. I think TSM might have overplayed their hand. They might have come into like this little corridor where they were able to kite back, use the just geometry of the map to get the value of those ultimates off the board. The sound barrier kept people, I think it was to engage along with the Kitsune. It was a lot. Chronic still has Bob. There's a high noon. Yeah, he throws it just to make sure that they can stay off of point and not get taken out by the Cassidy. Getting back on the point. Oh, this lit up. And then the amplification matrix from Renko or Neutral. All y'all look alike. Chopper takes down Neutral. Oh, Chronic's popping off. Jacob took down Icy. It's not looking good for TSM. They only got a couple more bodies on the point. Lep is the last one. That's it. Citrus Nation 2-0. Nice. I forgot. I got to take notes on who's winning which maps because this does go to 5. This goes the distance, ladies and germs. Where's my paper? That was a good map. Okay, so that was really interesting. Just the difference in the comps and how they played out. You saw the Diva versus the Ball, and how the backliners were adjusting to the dives. Sorry, I'm distracted. Agility XP, please. Always. Okay. Yeah. And I also need to write down that CN took the first map. Okay, that was a good first game. I enjoyed that one. Okay, map 2, we're going over to Eichenwalde. I'm glad I caught that I was muted after the first map. I was about to do the whole ass series, bro. That would have been bad news bears. Okay. Still on the team 1 side is Strider tanking for Citrus Nation, going up against Icy. No substitutions on the tank line. TSM on team 2, but you see King is coming in for TSM. Gonna be taking over for... I forgot everybody's name, so don't even ask me. Okay, but King, another former Overwatch League player, was showing out on the Vancouver Titans. A Tracer player, one of our DPS in NA. Solid. Very solid. Okay, let's see what adjustments that TSM is gonna make to this try to handle this dive, this tap Strider dive. Lep getting high, getting a good vantage point, making the comms. And you see all the mobility from TSM. Not much difficulty getting across the archway. Here's the peel, trying to deter Strider from harassing his backliners. But at the same time, it is Icy's job to lead the way, get to the point. Strider doing a good job of keeping his attentions divided. But TSM has made it onto the point. Without the tank, Citrus Nation, the squishies are forced to kite, use the geometry of the map, use the architecture, using cover, natural cover. Strider gets taken down, and the rest of the squishies are here trying to fight. A lot of damage, a lot of firepower though. And we're getting over ticks, and they've wrapped around. I think they might not even be able to recontest. They're in a really tough spot. Lost Tap, who tried to get over to the point. Look at the time bank for TSM. They've got the rest of Citrus Nation in a bad situation. Super long late stagger on the Brig and the Baptiste. Strider came back in for what, son? You better get out. Okay, he's just going to stall point until the, yeah, I like that actually. Going to stall, going to get a little bit of value. Unable to get the slam. But did what he could. 5 minutes on the time bank for TSM. That is a lot of time to beat Eichenwald. And Strider and the rest of Citrus Nation going to have the high ground to play with. So while Strider's out there doing his hood rat stuff, they're going to have a lot of high ground and natural cover for his homies with the castle. Kiriko swift stepping out of there. Rinko, ooh, here with King. Being slammed by Strider. And you see here's the siege. They're sieging the castle, sieging the high ground. There's a Kitsune engage. Gets met with the mines from Strider. And I think both teams are just going to be content with just trading ults. Actually, Icy took down Strider. Ooh, it goes the way of TSM. Both teams just forego the high ground, just gave it up. Both of them were just like, I don't want to deal with the mines. They were like, yeah, I don't want to deal with the Kitsune. And they just all gave up the high ground. But it's Icy and the rest of TSM able to get the tank advantage, take advantage of said take advantage. Got the high ground, got the cart moving. Going to be getting under the second archway. Moving and grooving. What is it Lucio says? Cart's moving, Lucio's grooving. Speaking of grooving, Lep's got the sound barrier for... Let's see if they're going to engage with it, or... There's not really anything to counter on Citrus Nation. Like the Bob, you don't really counter. A Pulse Bomb is too fast. The Amplification Matrix doesn't get too much straight up value. Tried to boop the dive attempt from Strider. So I think Lep is just going to be holding on to the sound barrier for when people get too low. Oh, yep, there it is. There's the engagement. That's what they want. Calling out the rally from Citrus Nation, who kites. They have Bob on the point. Yeah, and Icy's gonna have to burn the Diva Bomb to stay alive. Went low. They were a little divided. That was an interesting... The sound barrier engage went off, and then Icy and Lep got separated. Lep, you see he's playing with fire there on the side of the map, using the wall ride abilities to the best of his abilities. Nice. Can't get booped. Oh, there's some other perspectives we could check out, but I'm mesmerized by Lep on the Lucio right now. Is that a boop? Yep, Chronic gets taken out. Slow late stagger. Tap and Rocket. Wow, Tap is actually pretty... Okay, wait, I just switched back to Citrus Nation. Who's on the defense? I was going to say, Rocket's got his back to the throne. Like, flanking around, wrapped around. Really extracurricular. Okay, so Ultimate's on the board. We got Pulse Bombs on either side. Chronic decided he's not having fun, so nobody else is going to either. I'm on the Sombra. I don't want anybody to have a good time. And that's going to be rough for Icy, because those packs are going to be really annoying. Going to shut down the boosters. Going to shut down the DM. The Kitsune, though, pushing back Citrus Nation back into the throne room, dude. Look at all the space. They've got 4 on. They're moving hard. Strider on the recontest, switched over to the Diva. Nobody's low. Tried to dive on King. Good converge. Able to close out on him. But lost his Tracer to Rocket. Oh, and there's a Diva Bomb on point. It's going to be hard to contest after that. Chronic goes down. Lep is low. Strider's putting in a lot of work. This might be doable still. It might be potentially winnable. There's an Amplification Matrix. Oh, no, he was unable to get a heal off on the mech before he lost it. Trading mechs. Neutral. Throwing the immortality field, but I don't know if anyone's going to be able to touch point. Chronic's there, trying to keep him up. Able to do so. Lep, last one. Neutral's the last body. Gets taken down. TSM had a lot of time to work with. And another sound barrier to work with. And the bank as well. Alright. They were knocking at the door. And Citrus Nation had no choice but to let them in eventually. After that first hold, yeah, it was yeah, the writing was on the wall. Tough scene. Tough scene, tough scene. Alright. I gotta fly all the way back to first point. Jeez. Ugh. Am I even gonna be in time to catch them coming out of the door? Do the whole Overwatch League cinematic thing they do where they like, you know. Let me see, I'll do it. I'm in position. Let's do it. Here, I got it. I'm setting up the shot. Okay, camera 2. Are you ready? Okay, here we go. There you go. Something like that. Okay. King and Rocket. Powerful tank. Powerful DPS. A lot of damage. And it's really hard to account for all of these different angles that they're attacking from. The Diva, the Pharah, the Tracer, the Lucia. I think it is really just like a death squad. If the communication is on point, they don't necessarily need to like classically coordinate as much. Just like we know what the target is, we know our abilities and how to get there. You know, it's a beautiful style of Overwatch, at least in my mind, if I'm reading it correctly. Tap on the Echo, gonna be able to contest the Pharah in the air. Speaking of the different vectors of attack, you're gonna be able to help Strider a little bit, and you're gonna be a more difficult target as well. They don't have an Ashe, you see. They've gone up against the Pharah and the Tracer, so she is gonna be kind of undeterred. Less contest. The Kiriko has a chance. Okay. Was unable to get King low enough for the focusing beam. Burned it. We're already fighting on second point back here. A lot of mobility. This is following up on the slam from Strider. Tap takes out Lep. No speed boost for TSM. Rinko. The rest of TSM looks like they're going to give it up. Nope. Here. Oh, it got booped out. But another contest from Icy. Lost the mech on the Echo. Just absolutely melts targets. I don't know if you know exactly. The focusing beam does, what is it, 50 damage per second when characters are above 50 HP, but it does 200 damage per second when they are below. And you know, on tanks, there's a lot of HP for them to be under 50 HP. Still chonky. They just get absolutely melted. And you see Tap doing really well on the Echo. No adjustments from TSM yet. They're going to stick with the Pharah. They're going to stick with their comp as is. But Tap doing really well with taking up a lot of space, putting a lot of pressure, and doing a lot of scouting as well. You can't discount that. That's a lot of value in as well. Chronic's able to take out King before the fight really pops off. Is this Citrus Nation getting more cart? There's a little bit of the dive from Strider. Didn't get the slam he wanted. Had to burn the shield, the adaptive shield. If they were just going to take the W they got from that. Oh, here comes a mind engage. No slam. Late slam. Rinko in the backline really low. Swift steps out of there. Is able to take down Jacob on the point. Strider, the mobility, the execution is difficult. Got the slam, good stuff. The backliners for TSM get low. Rinko gets taken down. King in an awkward spot to aggress. There's a slam. Good stuff from Strider. And TSM gonna be trying to get out of there with their lives. Strider gonna make it not happen. Body blocking the Lucio, taking down Lep really slow. That's a rough one, dude. Lep is the speed boost, and he got staggered, so they're definitely gonna have to wait for him. It's gonna take a minute. Let's see if Icy's gonna contest. If they're gonna give it, if they're just gonna try it. There's Icy on the contest. There's a Kitsune from TSM. Kitsune for Kitsune. We're fighting. Tap goes down, but Rinko goes down for TSM. There's a sound boost or sound barrier from TSM. Extra sustainability. Since they lost their healer, Strider was off the side of the map. Got taken down, and it's looking pretty good. I think, yeah, Citrus Station able to make it work. Oh wait, no, I'm lying. It's TSM able to make it work. Coming out of their spawn, Icy on the Diva with the contest, able to keep it alive. Then from the Mega Health Pack room, Rinko with the Kitsune, traded Kitsune for Kitsune. TSM got the better of it. What's gonna happen in this next fight? We've got D.Va with extra sustainability with the D.Va bomb, and gonna be able to take control of the point on the defense. Not necessarily what you want to do. Jacob with the sound barrier, gonna be able to keep his teammates alive through any kind of riffraff. I don't know, maybe King could pop off with the duplicate. I don't know exactly what you want a barrier in response to. Maybe they'll barrier for tempo. Rocket's got a pulse bomb looking for targets, helping out his backliners. There it is. Right into the sound barrier. Unfortunately. Oh no, and then he got booped up by Strider. Rinko gonna try to keep his teammates alive, getting harassed in the backline by Chronic. The mines come out from Strider on the point, trying to contest. Icy gets D-Mech and taken down. There goes the tank advantage on the side of Citrus Nation. TSM without their tank. Bodies continuing to drop. Down goes King. Down goes Lep. Rinko. Last. Got staggered. Got taken out as well. Knocking on the door. Let Citrus Nation in. Let me in. Damn. I'm in this bitch. Okay. And we're sieging the castle. We're sieging Eichenwald. TSM's gonna try to cut them off. Not gonna try to let them complete. Chronic, super sneaky. Wanted the assassination, wanted the pulse bomb, had evil intentions, but was ain't able to get value out of it before Tap got taken out. Lost him. King, with the influence, is an influencer. Got Tap on the Echo now as well. Or vice versa. I think it was King that was on the... Yeah, King was on the Pharah. My mistake. Tap's the influencer. Tap's the one with the Twitter following. My bad. Let me not get it twisted. Chronic, looking for a vector of attack. Wants a pulse bomb. Gonna try to be keeping tabs on exactly how much DM the D.Va has. Would love for her to just get mech so I don't have to worry about that, so I can just chuck this pulse bomb. That's a lot of DM out. I think they're gonna be looking for it. Kitsune for Kitsune yet again. TSM is corralled back here. Value out of the pulse bomb. The sound barrier comes out from Let, but they're still losing bodies. They lost the mech. The Tap got taken down on the side of Citrus Nation, so numbers are on board. Oh, there, yeah. Chronic has the tank advantage. Strider's here. Icy Hat was the mech. Chronic had all the space to work with, was able to get in the back line, get the value in, and now look at King. Corralled back here, just going to try to stay alive and be alive for the contest. But they're not going to be able to get much value in. Not much healing. Lep's there. Unable to get King topped up. Oh, my allergies. Oh, it's hard to talk with allergies. Oh, that was rough. It was rough for King and Lep back there because, you know, Lucio doesn't have that much healing to get them both topped up. And, you know, they're not out of combat to get that new passive to kick in. So, yeah, no, that was basically like a really long stagger for them. It obviously wouldn't have been better for them to just die. It was good for them to stay alive to try to contest. But, yeah, like I said, writing was on the wall. Both teams complete Eichenwald. 3 points on the board. Either side going to be going to the second attacks for both sides. I need to blow my nose.
This coming, so let's give it to them.
Alright, let's hear that fighting spirit. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Okay, interesting. So TSM showing the Tracer Sombra. Tracer Sombra Winston dive. Super survivable, super lethal. But if the dive doesn't go well, it could get blown up. And they've got still going up against Tap and Chronic on the Tracer Echo. Following up the dives from Strider on the ball. A lot of space for either side. Both teams aren't going to be too tanky, too brawly, because these dive tanks don't necessarily just want to be in it unless they're on somebody. You know what I mean? Exactly. And you see how rough it is for Icy after the bubble goes down and after the dive goes awry. A lot of value, a lot of space for Citrus, but TSM stays topped up, stays alive. Lep is low, yeah, it gets taken down, but Strider goes down as well. Tank advantage on the side for TSM. Nope, I spoke too soon. Icy got taken down as well. The bodies are dropping quickly. Both of these teams super lethal. Gonna explode. I think it's still a 3-on-3 on the point. The Chronic is here, capping. King comes back on the Sombra, unable to get the hack off. Chronic real quick with the reactions. Flick, interrupted. Lep. Getting corralled. Chronic building up the pulse bomb. That might be the fight turner. Icy gets Jacob as Strider gets King. Pulse bombs are here. Citrus still looking for the second tick. Just gets it. And there it is. There's the fight. Chronic. A lot of space. Putting in a lot of work. Rocket not keeping the tabs on them. Not necessarily. Rocket got the pulse bomb as well. I think both of them were just trying to stay nice and sleuthy. Follow up off the dive. Stay alive. There's some shit going on in there. What is this? What is Icy doing up here? What the ball doing? King on the Sombra, gonna try to deter Strider from getting a little too creative out here. No follow up from with the pulse bomb. Rocket just chucked it. No Sombra there to follow up on it. And here comes Strider from the back line behind TSM. Kitsune comes out from Citrus. Neutral uses it. Jacob has access to the sound barrier to keep his teammates alive. There it is. They've got the Kitsune as well. Sound barrier for sound barrier. TSM held on to their Kitsune rush and used it late, and then they fucking hacked Strider out of the slam, out of the mines. This cheat. I hate Sombra. I can't believe it. Okay. I'm a ball player. I got like most like I don't even know, like 20% of my time on ball. That triggered me. I am mad as hell. Super interesting. I don't even know, did Neutral, or rather did Rinko have the Kitsune to match Neutral? So they didn't go Kitsune for Kitsune, so they were able to kite it, stay alive from there. After the sound barrier came out, they did match sound barrier for sound barrier, and then afterwards they still had TSM still had their Kitsune. Used that, put the pressure on Strider, made him pull out the mines. Didn't have the tabs on the Sombra. Got hacked out of the mines and the slam. Looking stupid. Lost his ult. Lost the point. Lost the fight. Lost the point. Lost the round. But Citrus Nation did get the first point. TSM has 2 minutes 52 seconds to try to best them. They don't have very far to go. They barely got to get the cart past the gate. But they do have to get past the gate. Easier said than done. Going up against Citrus Nation.
I can wait until you're done with it.
Look at this ball being sneaky, bro, for what, son? Okay. And you see Strider doing some scouting. Trying to get a little bit of intel. Going to be looking for a dive as well. Here comes TSM across the arch. There goes the Winston. And here comes the ball. Oh, he wants to go in. It's hacked. A little dangerous. That was incredibly ambitious, dude. I don't know about that one. You just left his team without a tank. Obviously, they're going to be able to kite, but they're probably going to give up at least a tick, if not two. Especially since Icy is on the Winston. More brawly than the ball, that's for sure. Here comes Strider late. Yep, the 2 ticks go over for TSM. There's a dive as Strider retreats to try to get top up, but the bodies are driving for TSM. It looks like Strider came back, put in the work. Icy has to escape with his life. Tried to dive in and was unable to account for the ball. The rest of Citrus Nation followed up off the dives. They were able to take back control of the point. They still got to get a full another tick. It doesn't matter how far they got on the tick. They've got to get it, and they've got to get the cart past the gate. Wants Neutral. He's in the back line. Neutral gets taken down. Icy and Rocket. Death Squad. Strider. And the rest of Citrus Nation split. Missing their healer. Looks like they're going to give up the point. Strider's still here contesting. Jacob. Both teams losing their Lucios. Sorry, somebody's knocking on my door. I got to pause. Sorry, I forgot to put my sign up. Do not disturb. It's all good. Okay, so where were we? That's right. Icy dived in to follow up. Rocket's there. That was unfortunate. He's like, they're everywhere. One door, Icy was there, and then the other door, Rocket was there to cut him off at the pass. They went the bulk of the healing for Citrus Nation, but they're able to flip it somehow. Both Lucios get taken out. Rocket's here putting in work. Yeah, look at me go, indeed. How do I get over to him? Wow, Rocket took down 4. I'm giving him the instant replay. Since it's already a scuff broadcast and all that, you know. This is console, by the way. Love the experience. Okay. Assassinated neutral. Burn the recall to get out. Coming back in. Recontesting the point. Reaggressing on the point. Isolating Jacob. Both Lucios get taken down. But look at Rocket putting in the work. Oh my god. The melee recall. The melee animation cancel. Took down Tap as well. Yeah, Rocket is putting in the work. Okay. How about that? Citrus Nation, both of their DPS can pull out the Tracer and be lethal. Tap was like the starting Tracer, but Chronic was just on it, like flexing around, and obviously putting in the work. What am I talking about? It's Rocket. They got the same name, Rocket and Chronic. Rocket. Really nice. A TSM Tracer. Yeah, living up to the brand name, actually. Don't mind me, dude. Click on another video if you don't want to follow along with me. This game's got too much going on. Kitsune for Kitsune. Or no, it's just the Kitsune from Rinko. And the duplicate onto another Tracer. They've got 2 Tracers on the side of Citrus Nation. That's gross. Why'd you switch to Echo just to play Tracer again, dude? Rocket's in the backlight trying to take yours out. Lost his Lucio. But Rocket's still putting in work. Got out of there. How about that, dude? How do you have enough time to clear out your escape path in the midst of this melee? I can't even commentate this stuff. Oh, the hack off. Oops. Oh my god, Strider just got screwed. The sound barrier from Jacob. Did he get hacked out of the sound barrier too? Did he get hacked out of the sound barrier too? So Strider got slammed, tried to slam, got hacked out of it, died. Jacob's too late to save him with the sound barrier. Did he also get hacked out of it? Like, Strider's hacked back there. Sombra! Somebody do something about this. Yeah, see, that was the hack that yeah, see, that was it. Oh, that's what happened. That was the hack that screwed Strider. Was met with the sound barrier, and then the sound barrier got, yeah, EMP'd. You see how fast it is. You see how hard it is. The life of the Lucio is tough, dude. The Strider's out there doing his thing. You got to do your thing as a ball, especially like if you're committed to this comp. You got to be going deep, going hard, especially when the other team's diving too. Like, you got to get that value in, and that was tough. And then the Lucio's unable to save you, and then this is Sombra. Okay. That's right. I'm keeping track of this. Map 2. That is TSM is 1-1. Series count. Let's see what happens in the third map. Is that my sandwich lady? Ah. If it ain't the baguette, I don't want it. Okay, Junkertown. Interesting. This is a sniper map. Look, wide open areas, especially on this first point. You see it already. Chronic showing the Widowmaker. Our teams are switching sides. We got TSM on the team 1 and Strider and the rest of Citrus Nation. I keep calling them Citrus Nation. They were Citrus Nation before. I think they're Citrus Nightmare now. If you hear me say Citrus, I'll just call them Citrus. It's Citrus versus TSM. I think they're Citrus Nightmare now. Either way, they're on the team 2 side. That's Strider and them. I think what happened was there was a team called Timeless Nightmare and there was a team called Citrus Nation. And I think that, I don't know if they like merged rosters. I don't know, man. I don't keep up with the soap opera. I just watch. Icy on the Sigma. Gonna be good both for their tank, both for their sniper and against other snipers. Gonna be able to keep tabs on where the sniper's at without poking his head out. The shield, a lot of flexibility, and has the rock to try to deter Strider on these dives. You don't want to get hit with an accretion. Ooh, Getting a little bit of extra damage, a little bit of poking on tap. Let them know I see you. Okay, and if you don't know, what do you call hyperspheres? Sigma's hyperspheres. They have a distance of 15 meters, I believe. The same thing as Zarya's primary fire beam. They will attack. They will explode after getting to the, you know, getting their max distance. So you can use it in the air, kind of like a splash grenade, like the splash damage on it. It's pretty fun. All right, sorry, I'm a Sigma player. I love that stuff. Anyways, I'm talking about Sigma. He's up here up top. Got a lot of responsibility. Has to keep himself alive, use the abilities properly. You see the split attack from TSM. Got him turned all around. Made it difficult for him to use the kinetic grasp to his full effect. Keep him alive. And here comes the super slow stagger. Icy's coming back on the Diva. A little too late. King and the rest of TSM got cleaned up. Citrus on the ball. Without, okay, no, Chronic is on Ash. I was going to say without a sniper on Junkertown. Very interesting to dive. We got Jacob and Neutral on the ball. We've seen this before. I remember watching this. I remember them getting their asses assassinated in this first point on the defense when they went up against another team I can't place right now. The dive's coming in. Yeah, speaking of which, there's the assassination. Zen is very diveable, dude. He's floating around back there. He got a snap kick, but he needs more. Jacob wrapping back around, has a good angle to get damage in and try to heal his teammates up, but tap might be a little bit too low. Both of his teammates are squishy here. It looks like Citrus is going to just be content to back it up and wait for Strider to come back. You see all the squishies here? A lot of damage. Each one of them, you don't want to catch a bullet. Okay, there's a dive from Strider. Got an opportunity to sit on board with Jacob and see exactly what all is going on this battlefield. Here's a dive from Icy. Just put to sleep. No nade invested on him. King is taken down on the Sombra, the dive attempt, but they traded DPS for DPS. Still 4-on-4. Oh, he's going to have to nano to keep tap up, but he's to keep Icy up. Unable to do so. The pulse bomb from tap takes down Jacob, or from Rocket takes down Jacob. Gotta get back in the fight. Rinko on the Kiriko. They keep switching colors and stuff, man. You know, Sombra's back. King's back on the Sombra, putting in the value. Strider and the rest of Citrus knocking at the door. But TSM got the ults to try to hold him right here and now. Only a minute left on the time bang. There's a remake. Diva's working her way back up to another bomb as well. Okay, Strider choosing not to dive. Just doing a little bit of scouting. There's the there is Chronic's Bob. The sound barrier almost got Ajax. That would have been rough. Lep able to activate it. And they still got Kitsune. She died before the Kitsune. They come out. I didn't even know you could do that, dude. Oh, Icy trying to DM and try to nullify some of this damage coming out from Chronic, but it's too little too late. Citrus, dude, put in that work. That was rough. Rinko was oh no. Okay, what happened there? So Chronic engaged with the Ash. Lep almost got Ajax trying to sound barrier that, and from there I think it was just like they were kind of out of sorts. The sound barrier dissipated before Rinko had an opportunity to activate the Kitsune. Tried to activate it afterwards, got his head blown off, lost it, lost the value. TSM is behind on that. You see they're going to try to make up for it. They got to go hard. There's a dive. They took down Jacob. Wrapping back around to help his Tracer out. But they lost their Sombra. They took back control of the cart, the high ground. In the crux of this point right now, but they did lose a body. So it's not much of an advantage that they want. The spawn advantage is on the side for Citrus, since they are closer to their point. A Sombra, our King on the Sombra should be back now. We should be all full force, ready to go. Here he is. Kitsune comes out of neutral. And Lep is trying to stay alive. Providing the song to his teammates. King gets taken down again. But I think that might be okay because they did alright without her. Oh wow, Strider just forced Rocket to eat his own pulse bomb. Took him out, came back to get the Mega, and now he's here trying to aggress the back line. Icy's got a Diva bomb. She's gonna go hard, diving in on Jacob. The Brig is taken. Stays alive. Diva loses her mech. Tries to. Yep, stays alive. Gets remeked again. Kitsune comes out, backing her up. Oh, she's size for power, so she's fast. Okay, you see, Citrus totally content to just kite back. They lost enough bodies. They were content with getting that ult out. Don't want to fight that. It's all good. We'll give them the cart. We'll figure it out. Strider's got mines. Jacob's got rally, and Chronic's gonna have Ash. Or Chronic's gonna have Ash. Chronic on the Ash is gonna have Bob for this next fight. And they're gonna just be going up against Lep's sound barrier. And King's EMP could go dummy thick. We'll see exactly what they're gonna be able to get done with it. Surveying the field, Invisibitch right now. Okay, calling the dive. His team's ready for it. There's the hack. Oh! Yo, so much just happened right there. How was she ready to... That was crazy, dude. The Brig was there and ready for King to hack. Her dive, like her tank diving. The EMPs came out. Rallies are exchanged. Both teams stayed up. It was just an exchange of ultimates, but the positional advantage is still on the side of Citrus. They're on the cart. They're there. In the mines, Lep gets taken down. Down goes Rocket. Down goes Icy. King, not long for this world. Just trying to get value in on the mega health pack. I'm switching, bro. I've died like 4 times on this zone, bro. I use my EMP. I'm switching, bro. That's just me. Genji? Play Genji. Nah. Okay. Alright, whatever. They're sticking to it. The coach has a game plan. They've gotten ideas. They're trying to make them come to fruition. Icy going deep on the back line, but they lost Lep on the way in. Strider and Citrus. Never really given TSM a good chance to set up. Damn, and the pulse bomb takes down Icy. Renko got taken down as well. Gonna be a lot of cart progress for Citrus. They're gonna be wrapping their way around and trying to capture, finish, and try to complete Junkertown. Icy and TSM gonna have to try to figure out another way to take control of this last point. Rockets with the pulse bomb, or got the pulse bomb. And he lost his Lucio already. Nice, able to stick Lep, or able to stick Chronic, but the immortality field from neutral kept him alive. And no more immortality field means a harder dive. Able to take down Chronic. The amplification matrix getting nullified. They're kiting it. Or at the very least, Rocket is. Now Rocket trying to hold it down for TSM. Down goes Strider. Wrapping around Jacob. Wrapping around Jacob. Oh, and there's a primal from Icy. He's slapping him around. Yep, the immortality field back on board for neutral. Dude, imagine this support character making me work so hard. But TSM able to hold. Strider and the rest of Citrus got really far. They basically got to the end of Junkertown, but unable to complete, which means a very clear win condition for TSM. If they are able to get to the end of Junkertown, don't even have to complete. Let's see, where exactly is their goal line? Right here. Basically. That's like at the 2. That's like a quarterback. That's a quarterback dive. That's quarterback sneak away. You know? That's nothing. What's going on with this cart? Shrapnel. Pachimari. And Dynamite. And money. Money! Okay, sorry. Oh shit. I thought it was gonna let me keep flying around and take over my POV.
Let's get started. Got a lot of systems that need hacking.
Really interesting how the ultimates have been going back and forth. It's like been like desynced. It was like desynced flex support ults for a while there. Alright, but anyways, we're here. Next round. What's going on here? What is okay, so TSM showing the Junker Queen. Probably not gonna stick with it. I doubt it. Yeah, see. Strider on the ball. Chronic on the Widowmaker. I think we're gonna jump on board with them. They're hiding it so that they don't know that they are on the Widow. Now they know. Chronic and Tap, super lethal on the DPS, although they will be on, what do you call it, different assignments. You see Chronic's gonna be hanging out back here. While Tap's gonna be helping control a lot of this space. Gonna be helping Strider, following up on these dives. So Strider's gonna pop him up. Tap and Chronic gonna try to knock him down from different angles. And you see Jacob's here, along with Neutral. I'd imagine Neutral somewhere around here. Yeah, they're just all back here. Jacob's here to help them on the dives, keep everybody topped up. Tap, on the other hand, along with Strider, they're the ones going on the adventures here. Okay, communicating, looking for a dive. Gonna have to help out his Tracer. Yep. There goes the Winston. He's committed. They want to take him out. And Chronic's able to take out Rocket. So it's looking good for Citrus right now. They lost their sniper, but they might have committed a little too hard trying to follow up. Icy saw an opportunity, saw a chance to dive in, and it was fool's gold. Went a little too hard. Strider and the rest of Citrus was able to follow up on it. They did lose Chronic, but Chronic is quick to come back. Not to mention this I brain fire what I was gonna say. It's the opposite of an advanced position. It's like coming back on backfill of Widow is like one of the characters that you don't mind so much because she gets value from being not in the right and thick of things. Even though she had plenty of time to get back to it. But she had. Strider is hacked. Trying to get value in. Reconvening with his homie. Tap. They want bodies. He wants Rinko. She's swift stepping at her there. Making the call. She has no swift step available. She used the milk as well. All the cooldowns down. Down she goes. And just like that, it's elementary. Lep got split as well. The healers are down. They lost Tap, but like I said, Tap is a fast one. Going to be able to come back very quick with the quickness. Ultimates are on the board for this next fight. TSM is going to have to make the most of it. They only got a minute and a half left to go. And Strider's got a mines to slow them down. Jacob's got the rally for sustainability. And Chronic has walls, which means that Sombra isn't going to be able to be Invisibitch. There they are. As soon as the engagement comes through. They want the Widow. Oh, wow. They wanted the Widow, but the Widow got them. Wow, they went hard. A little split on the dive. Wasting time. I think they're trying to get the staggers in. Unable to do so. All good. Jacob was able to hold on to the rally. Chronic only had to use the Infrasight to force that hard push from TSM and Icy. Unable to follow up off of that dive. Got taken out quick with the quickness. But like I said, look at all the money in the bank. Woo! Okay, so oh no, Rocket gets taken out first, so they're like no pulse bomb. This is tough scene for TSM. No Tracer. That means Tap is going to be able to do whatever the hell he wants. I'm looking for the Kitsune soon. Icy's back there primaling in the back line, slapping him around. Monkey business. There's a Kitsune. Go for another actual fight. Chronic with the headshot takes him out. Lep sound barrier gets nullified by Widowmakers. I can't heal a headshot. Okay, but Rocket's able to take down Jacob. There's still a chance in this fight. Oh wait, no, I'm lying. This is the wrong team. What? No. Yeah, there is still a chance in this fight. The DPS going hard. Rocket and King popping off. Strider's all alone. How are they able to turn that, dude? Chronic was popping off on the Widowmaker. It was all King and Chronic. Or King and Rocket. The Tracer Sombra. Hell of a combination. Sombra is still alive. Icy's back on the Winston. Extra point presence. Wants to take out his counterpart. Usually come look at it. The Sombra duel. Whose is bigger? It's mine this time. But I'm losing the rest of my team on the point. I gave it up, actually. That's tough. Citrus Nation takes it. TSM didn't get the first point. Citrus Nightmare, Citrus Nation, Citrus. I just call them Citrus. I need the bank. That was a good map. That was really interesting. It was really cool to see TSM actually like put up a really valiant effort on that last fight despite losing their healers. Or despite losing like whoever got sniped in the beginning, and then right after activating the Kitsune Rush, they lost their Kiriko, which is it's just tough, you know. It's the bulk of their healing, especially when you only got a Lucio. Especially when you got Lucio. I love Coliseo. This should also be fun. Okay, sorry, I'm all out of source. What's going on here? We got King back on the Farah. Gonna be mad annoying. Has a lot of space to work with here on Coliseo. This is a wide, or kind of a wide open map. But the Chronic, you don't have to deal with the Chronic. Okay. Interesting to see Farah matching up with the Winston, following up on the dives. Classic backline on a Lucio. Ana going to be pumping out a bulk of the healing, the sustainability. Lep is there for speed boost engagements, is there to help peel. If the Ana gets dove on, you're going to be there with the boop. And this high ground position is going to be really good for Rinko. Going to be able to get a lot of value in. Interesting to see that the ball has more point presence. Maybe it's just because of the position that Rinko is taking here. Neutral with the immortality field. A little bit more survivable, maybe. A little bit more, what's the word I'm looking for? Not as reluctant to be dive on, not as reticent. Already burned it. Lost Chronic. Oh, to put Strider to sleep, keeping Lep alive. Got the ball still sleeping in the back line. I love me some Ana, although she goes down. Here's Lep trying to get some value in her stead. Rocket has the pulse bomb available. Dueling with Tap on the side. These little jungle areas, the Tracers own these. Really interesting to see how much point presence is being done by the Tracers, the other squishies in these dive matchups. Ball especially gets super low, has to run away to the mega health packs, has to run away, get topped up by his teammates. So you know, it's almost like they it's like Pseudo, I don't even want to say they don't have a tank. It's a different kind of tank than Reinhardt, that's for damn sure. It's really low. Thankfully has the mega to fall back on. Tap is here to try to back him up. The rest of Citrus has cart, but the nano boost engaged. Icy jumping in there, wants bodies. Got the MO field, got the Brig, wants more. Got the Lucio, got the Brig up. Baptiste up. All y'all look alike. All you supports. Baptiste is taken down. Took a minute. Lost Lep in the commission of that. Maybe got a little too distracted, a little too divided. And now he is low. Super low. Has to retreat. The mega is not there. Oh no. Lep is there. Help his homie reconvene. And they're going all the way back to spawn. Chronic got a Bob. Strider got mines. And Neutral got an amplification matrix. I think we're going to see mine engage here. Yeah, we sure are. Slamming on them in the back line before they can even get across the bridge. Really wants to put the pressure on them. Forcing King to help his teammates that are corralled back. Got TSM split. Icy still on the bridge along with Rocket. Trying to get value in on the back line of Citrus. Oh, the mine's a super late mine, dude. How'd you die to that, Rinko? What happened? I don't think anyone was even there to boop him. Oh, the Ajax, dude. Holy shit, he almost got him too. Okay, Lep got the sound barrier off. King's putting in the work with the barrage. They committed a lot to this fight already. There's a rally from Jacob. Maybe a little late. They lost Neutral already. Chronic still got Bob. Or Chronic died early. There's a slam. I like that. I saw that little roll off of the car. I'm going to use that. Unable to take out King on the Farah. Was really low. Rocket and the rest of TSM are here making Strider's life hell. Whew. Almost was able to take out King there. But damn. Interesting. After the after going super hard on the back line, TSM holding strong. Chronic still has the Bob. And Rico's gonna be trying to build the way up, rest of the way up to the nano boost, so that Icy can try to engage on the back line. That's probably gonna be what TSM is looking for in this fight. Citrus, I don't know what their plan is. All they've got is the Bob. Both teams just poking, fighting around the bot. No ultimates being expended. Let's see if Bob gets engaged here. Really low. The Farah, that is, was really low. Chronic, I like this angle. Oh no, the nano boost engaged from the Farah. So much damage. Oh, they both trade. Bob for King. Rocket gets a pulse bomb on the back line. Jacob goes down. Tap, trying not to be outdone once Rinko has him really low. Strider's there. Following up on it. Strider in tap. Shaq and Kobe. Gets taken out though. Lep switch over to the Brig. Extra peeling for the Rinko. For Rinko on the flex support. The bulk of the healing. I'll be your shield looking ass. Okay, and here comes a primal engage. Winton slapping him around. Monkey business. Oh, got Jacob out of the MO field and slapped him dead. And it's looking good for TSM yet again. Nice alternate fires from Icy. Letting Tap know he can't just hang out there for free. 4:20 left on the clock. Light a candle or something else, whatever you like. Okay, there's a jump. Icy wants neutral. Immortality field comes out. Decided not to jump back in again. Didn't have the bubble to engage. Oh, and amplification matrix caught him. That's the peel for you. That's a banana peel, bro. You just landed on that ish. Okay, the Brig rally. Jacob's gonna have his rally for this next fight, but they lost it. They've got control of the next. They've got the next spawn point. Forward spawn activated for TSM. Citrus only has a rally to work with and a pulse bomb. It's actually a tough scene, not much. And they've got to get control of the bot and get some extra progress on their own as well. The nano boost on the Pharah again. Nano barrage. Can I get over to her? Dropping more rockets. Dropping more bodies. Yo, King is having so much fun here on the Pharah. Flying around. Not getting taken down. Interesting to see that Citrus switched off of the Ash. Switching onto the Sombra instead. Sombra Tracer. Just want more lethality in these dives. Oh, you heard the Sombra hot go up in the background, and then Rinko gets taken down. Rocket wants Jacob, took him down. Icy has access to a primal. They're approaching the final point here. They're approaching, they're knocking on the door. And the ultimates are still looking pretty rough for Citrus. The ball. Oh, wow. What a huge whip shot from Lep. Didn't have the grapple hook available and took out Strider. That's going to be... That might be the game, honestly, because Strider really need to get a lot of extra value in to build up the rest of the way to the mines. To try to have mines for this last fight. TSM only needs to actually get a clear fight win. One more win. They have the game. Citrus Nation has a lot of work to make up. Jumping in. Here's Icy. Took down the Sombra. Neutral goes down as well. Coming back to account for the dive on his back line. Tapping Strider. Didn't get as much value in as he. And Rocket. There's a rally from Lep. Extra armor for Winton. And there on the back line. Rocket. Taking advantage of the space. This monkey business. Business is booming, bro. Oh my lord. How about that? Okay. That's another dub for TSM. This is the 5th and final map coming up, dude. 2-2. Ooh. And it's gone back and forth. First it was Citrus, then it was TSM. Then it was Citrus, then it was TSM. Following the pattern, it would be Citrus again, but patterns are made to be broken. Or is that records? Records were set to be broken. Rules were meant to be broken. Whatever, bro. Do what you want out there. Just stay safe. Wrap it up. And we get to end with Suravasa. I love it. I don't know exactly how I feel about Flashpoint being the last game in these series. I mean, Flashpoint can be pretty hype. But it can also end really not hype. Okay, anyways. Okay, so we got Strider and Citrus back on Team 1 going up against TSM. Like I said, on Team 2. We're switching sides again. Backliners are making their final decisions. Looks like Icy's coming out on the Sigma. Interesting. Both Tracers going to be teleporting their teammates out on the Symmetris. Switching back over. And there it is. Okay. Strider on the ball still, sticking with it. Going up against Icy on the Sigma. Gonna have to worry about those accretions potentially, thwarting his dive attempts. Nice one. Huge. Already burning the ice block from May. And here's a little bit of more value in the back line. Unable to get the kind of roll through he wanted, and that might be, yeah. You see why King switched over to the May to thwart those dives from Strider. Slows him down. The rest of his teammates able to follow up on it. Now Tap, not long for this world without his tank, without his running, without his road dog. Wow, this Ash is purple. And here comes a death squad. Nice. Uses the coach gun to get out of there, out of that bad angle. Looking like Quake rocket jumping off of the red armor, honestly. Blood Run vibes. Okay. Tap switched over to the Echo to account for the Sigma. Has the flight to try to avoid the Tracer. Using the vertical advantage, using the verticality, and they're able to take down King on the May. Numbers on the side of Citrus. Icy giving up some space. But Lep is still there on the brig to back him up. I spoke too soon. I'm a damn lie. Rocket gets punched in the back of the head. Donkey punched. Are we allowed to say that still? And they're just staggering. You see, he's not shooting Icy because he's staggering him. He wants to. They know he's dead. He's not getting much value, and so they're just making him wait to respawn. Making his team wait for him to respawn as well. Getting extra %. And you also saw Icy was a little reluctant to put in some hyperspheres to build up extra ult for himself as well, because that's just extra ult for his opposing supports as well. There's a lot of micro play going on here with the ultimates and Overwatch and time and stuff like that. As I'm yapping, here it comes. Here comes the scrapping. Let's see what Rocket is going to do with this pulse bomb. Looking for a vector of attack, backing up his Sigma. Still trying to account for Strider. Unable to fan out and try to get a pulse bomb target because he's having to deal with this ball rolling around. There's a pulse bomb. Whiffs wide right. Chronic throws out Bob. Nobody's turning around. Pay attention to me, man. Can I get some attention? Damn, dude. Nobody cares. I'm not doing enough damage. I'm tickling them. And the rest of my team is dying. What the fudge? Rocket. Completely ineffectual. Rough. Strider and the rest of Citrus did really well on that point. It'd be nice to have a color commentator tell me exactly what went wrong for TSM in that fight. It looked good. The first fight went their way. The May was able to catch the ball slipping. And you see Strider is undeterred. They're sticking with the ball. They're fighting through all the counter picks. They try to Sombra. They try to May. You're gonna have to hit it. You're gonna have to find his IP and hit him offline, bro. That's the only way to stop Strider on this ball. Both tanks have their ultimates. Let's see what gets committed first. There's a gravitic flux. The mines, as the ball is up in the air, Ice Block comes out of the May. No support ults on the board. Icy taking down 2. Just Chronic and neutral. Strider gonna try to escape with his life, able to do so. Tap following suit. What does that sound? Rocket's gonna have a pulse bomb. Lep also has the rally. Rinko switched to the Ana late, so it doesn't have the nano to match the. Or did they use a nano already? I'm miles away. Okay, there's the amplification matrix. TSM's trying to kite, but they activate the rally anyways. Rocket goes in, tries to take out neutral, unable to do so. Getting hit with the sticky bombs from Tap. Icy. And TSM gonna have to try to kite back, try to stay alive. There's Strider in the backline slamming down, and the rest of his boys trying to follow up on it, trying to be a death squad and not let TSM get out. They have already got the point. They want their lives too. Okay, but they're able to hold it off, able to thwart those dives. Here comes Icy back to recontest. Control of the point for Citrus Nation. They've got ults on the board as well. The accretion whiffing wide right, top high wide right. Dude, he went to Mars, dude. Somebody's gonna have to catch that. Okay, Nano Boost comes out, goes on to King. And the duplicate from tap goes onto the Pharah as well. Okay, interesting. Looks like the ultimates just nullified one another. No bodies being dropped on either side. Chronic with the Bob. Icy gets taken down. A lot of pressure on TSM. Lost their tank, but they were able to take down Jacob. Citrus has the tank advantage. And the point. Let's see who's going to be able to get the touch on this flashpoint. If they're going to try to keep it alive. They sure are. There's the rally. King is here. Looking for, damage. Able to land a rocket on neutral. Got them low in the room back there. Tap getting corralled as well. Here comes Icy back on the Winton. More mobility. Oh, and King's got the barrage in the position. I don't think he's going to need it, though. Oh. Strider putting a lot of pressure on the Pharah. I don't know if she's going to be able to land. She comes back. No way you chucked the barrage. It worked, actually. They were able to take out Jacob. I think that was a little... I don't know if I want to call it a waste. Last ditch effort from King. A switch, maybe? Sticking with the Pharah. Okay, already Citrus up 2-0. This is the 5th and final map, ladies and germs. This is all Citrus needs. This is last flashpoint. TSM is going to have to get 3 flashpoints straight to take the map, take the series. I don't know where this is in bracket. I think this is to go home. We got King on the Pharah, backing up these Winston dives. Renko and Lep in the back line, trying to build up the Nano. And see the Winston gonna be taking damage. Nade goes in. There's a Nano. There's a dive. There's the boop away from Jacob. Beautiful stuff. Skill shot from the Brig, thwarting a lot of that potential vulnerability on the dive with the Nano. And that's that. Icy and the rest of TSM are just going to have to take the point for what it's worth. They didn't get the bodies they wanted, but they got the enough space to get the point. There's the rally from Jacob. Icy activates the primal, slapping him around. Rock is backing him up. Takes down Chronic. Numbers on the side of TSM. Rocket's got a pulse bomb. And they've got control of the point. Strider's going to be coming back with mines. Actually going to be trying to do some sneaky beaver, sneaky hamster stuff. Oh, look at you. Look at us both being sneaky here. This is the flank sneak. This is a sneaky flank room. Look at us, dude. Imagine meeting you here. Doesn't want the smoke though. Tracer can do a lot more damage real quick. Okay, here's the engage. No mines. They lost Jacob in the backline after the dive. Both main supports are gone. Chronic used his pulse bomb though. Strider still has the mines available. Losing bodies on his side. 3-on-3. Tracer burns recall. There's a dive from Icy. Strider rolling around. Wants Renko in the back line. Goes for a slam. Unable to do so on the first try. Gets it on the second one. Renko's going to have the sleep. And he got purpled as well. But the flip went over for Citrus. So Strider did his job. Made the space. Got the flex support. Distracted. Icy had to come back to peel for his Ana. You see the dive from the Winston. That's like my green light to go for your back line. Immediately goes in. Wants the healer. They're trading out. Point goes back over for TSM, but they did lose Renko. That's the bulk of their healing. There's the rally from Lep trying to keep him up. The barrage from King put a lot of damage in on Strider, but it wasn't able to take him out. Point still in control for TSM. They need this one. This is their fifth. They could potentially get 3-0. This is the 5th and final map. This is it right here for TSM. Strider trying to take it away. Unable to do so. Has to give it up. Escapes with his life. Giving his teammates a little bit extra ult charge, healing them up. And we're just going to go to the 4th flashpoint. The gang is all here. Interesting to see they're fighting here on this flashpoint to try to cut them off at the pass. Closer to TSM spawn points. Oh, the slam whiffed. Wanted Icy. Oh, but this position is pretty good for Strider. Nice. They were able to take out the divers. A lot of the mobility for TSM. And now Strider gonna be hanging out. Gonna be scouting and letting his teammates know where TSM's coming in from as they can take control of the flashpoint. There's the Winton. And here comes the dive. I want the backliners. Wow. What a dive. They were able to isolate King and take him out. They lost Jacob in the commission of it, but the Tracer going down as well. Bad news bears for TSM. Corralled in the point, or corralled in this room are the supports. They slept Strider. But Icy's out there on a journey. There's nobody to peel for these healers. They were just getting harassed, but it looks like it went the way for TSM. Icy was able to take down neutral. The point is still in control for Citrus. Ball comes back in. Strider still has mines. Slam didn't hit anybody, but he still has a lot of health. He can still roll around, get some damage in. Icy gets taken down, and they still haven't used mines. I think that's it. I think it's over. I think TSM they're gonna have to do so much work, dude. Rocket's gonna have to pop off with a pulse bomb or something. They've got mines, they've got barrier, they've got Kitsune, they lost Renko. Yo, Strider MVP. They found Rocket too! They found him, so he's gonna have to burn his recall early. They got the touch, but there's a Kitsune from neutral, and just that extra, just that little bit of extra. There's the mines. Extra deterrence, stay off my point. This series is over. Yeah, there's an extra barrier, extra sustainability. Everybody's dead on TSM, dude. Oh. See, that's not exactly what I'm talking about. That's all. I don't know how I feel about Flashpoint being the last map, dude. That was hype. Yeah, Citrus following the pattern. Citrus took the first map. TSM took the second. Citrus came back with the third. TSM answered back, taking game 4. We went to this 5th and final. Citrus takes it 3-1 on Flashpoint Saravasa. Takes it 3-2 in the series. Moves on. I don't know where exactly they are in bracket, but damn, that was a barn burner. That was really good. I was so impressed by this Strider and Taps, their coordination. Like, honestly, I mean, like, you know, not to the level of like a Sugar Free and someone, but that's what just reminded me of it. I just said their names, didn't I? You know, alluded to it. That was really good stuff. That was what else was I interested? Rocket on the Tracer popping off. I'm also really impressed by how Citrus's both of their DPS were able to play the Tracers. Like, they're able to just flex back and forth. It's like, oh, we need this right now. Oh, we need this right now. Both of them are able to be on the Tracer based on what the other one is playing and stuff like that. That's impressive. Yeah, just the coordination on the dives. I just, like, in my mind's eye, I'm seeing, like, on the first map, Chopper on the Ash getting absolutely assassinated. Like, he gets dived, like the slam from the ball came in, and before you knew it, 0 dead. And, you know, that's a lot of time out of the bank for TSM. Citrus, yeah, it's good stuff. I enjoyed that. All right, and if you enjoyed that, if you enjoyed joining me while I was yapping and all that stuff, I appreciate you. Click on another video if you are so inclined. I'm gonna do some more of these. I should be doing some more of these series of this, whatever is going on, whatever this tournament is. So click around, click on something else that interests you. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Drink water, stretch your legs, take care of yourselves, and yeah, go fuck yourselves. Yeah. All right, bye.